Hello and welcome to the Mind of Sunnyvale. I'm Wanda, aka Sunnyvale, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today is a first on my channel. I am actually making a recipe that was requested by one of my subscribers. So yes, I do read the comments. So Dustin, this is for you. Today we're going to be making a broccoli cheddar soup. Super easy, super quick, and you will love it. So let's go over the ingredients first. First, we have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. We have 1/2 onion, small dice. This is 1/4 teaspoon salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. 2 cups of milk. 2 cups of chicken broth. We have 3 cups of roasted broccoli. To roast it ahead of time, I use 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And I roasted it for 10 minutes on 400. If you don't want to roast it, that's okay. This is a modification moment. You can use unroasted broccoli. You'll just have to cook it a little longer at the end because you want the broccoli to be tender. Then we have 1 cup of matchstick carrots, and we have 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. And I have some salt and pepper because we might need it later on to season it as we're tasting it. And you'll need a whisk and a spatula, and I have my trusty Dutch oven on the stove. So without further ado, let's get to cooking. So first I add the butter on low medium heat, and I need this butter to melt. Now that the butter is melted, I'm going to add my onions, and we are going to cook these for about 5 minutes until they are softened. You can stir occasionally. So I'm going to stir in my salt and pepper at this time and let it season the onions for the last 2 minutes. So the onions are softened, so it's time to add in the flour. You'll need your whisk. You're constantly stirring about 2 minutes until the flour is a golden brown. Now that the flour mixture is a golden brown, it's time to slowly pour in the milk and whisk to incorporate. Let the milk simmer for about 3 minutes. Now that the mixture has thickened after about 3 minutes of simmering, I add in the rest of the ingredients except for the cheese. Slowly stir in the broth. Until incorporated. Now I can add in the broccoli and the carrots. Save the cheese. This is not the time to add the cheese. Simmer for 10 to 15 minutes or until the broccoli is tender. So I've let the soup simmer for 10 minutes, and it actually is tender enough at this point. I just tried some of the broccoli. It was tender. So now I turn the heat down to low and I'm incorporating the cheese. So don't just dump it all in at one time. Do it a little bit at a time and stir it in to melt. So I'm adding the last of the cheese. I'll stir to melt. Smells really good. Now is the time to taste to see if you need to add more seasoning. I think it could use a little more salt and pepper to my taste. So. Perfect. Now it's time to eat. So now that our soup is ready, I wanted to also mention a modification moment. If you like more of broccoli flavor, you can choose to use more than the 3 cups of broccoli I use. And if you like a smoother soup, you can put it in a blender and puree it and have a smoother soup. I like the big chunks of broccoli and carrots in it, so that's my preference. But best part, that looks so good. So a nice serving of soup. Just gonna set that there. And I made some delicious crusty bread and some croutons from a French loaf that I had. And I'm just gonna get a nice piece and break off a little bit. Who doesn't like bread and soup? It's hot. It is very good. Cheese flavor comes through, the broccoli flavor. I'm enjoying this. So I hope you give this soup a try. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. And until the next time, have a Sunny Bell day. Goodbye.